Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are Lore Heroes, and today we're going to be filming our first Dragon Age video, specifically over the Mage and Templar decision of Dragon Age Inquisition.
Specifically, we'll be arguing about the decision, just because our last argument was just really fun, you know?
And people liked it.
People did like it.
We got a lot of feedback.
It got good feedback. Oh, also, by the way, just because Dragon Age is a new game, spoiler alert, I mean, I think it's obvious especially if you found us. I don't know how you could find us without beating the game.
Yeah.
But spoiler alert nonetheless. Okay.
I will be arguing for the Templars and why you should choose the Templars.
And I will, of course, be arguing for the Mages and why they're endlessly better than the stupid Templars.
Okay, so what's your first point about these stupid mages?
For one, they're endlessly more powerful than the average person. I mean, yes, a Templar can beat them in a fight, but this isn't an idea of Templars fighting mages. It's an idea of mages being able to kick everyone's ass.
Which is why I chose the Templars, because I'm not going to let stupid blood mages like you kick everyone else's ass.
Oh, really? You're fucking Red Templars then? It took me a second to remember what the bad Templars are called. There was like Red Templars everywhere. At least some mages, after Corypheus kind of took over them, managed to stay true. I did not meet a single Templar who wasn't a Red Templar after the point in the game.
That's because if you didn't save the Templars, they executed any uncorrupted Templar.
Okay, so...
Cerberus, the cool dude, because you didn't save him?
Cerberus, yes. Okay, but no, let's think of this while we're at it.
You killed Cerberus.
I did not kill Cerberus. You killed Fiona. You directly killed Fiona.
She deserved it.
For fun fact, like for you guys that didn't know this, Fiona, the leader of the mages that you meet if you go to actually meet her anyway if you go to Val Royale. She is the mother of Alistair. That's right. He directly killed Alistair's mom.
She was a servant in the castle, and she shouldn't have slept with that king.
She wasn't. No, you're an idiot.
The story is King slept with...
You gotta read the books. I mean, I'll forgive you because you haven't even beaten Origins, let alone Dragon Age 2, let alone Inquisition. He hasn't beaten Inquisition while we're making this video.
One mission away.
You're one mission away from beating Origins. You've been that way for 3 months.
Back to our argument.
Okay, back to the argument. Anyway, you don't just fucking... Think of it like this. You ally yourself with the Templars.
To close the breach.
Okay, how are they going to close the breach? What can they do?
The Templars are specifically trained to fight magic. What is the breach? A hole in the Fade. Magic caused this hole in the Fade. If anyone can close this breach, it is the Templars.
Actually, if anyone can close this breach, it's the Inquisitor. I don't see the Templars with green scars, phase scars on their hand.
If anyone can help the Inquisitor close the breach, it's the Templars.
How could the mages could do it much better? Maybe the mages can amplify. I mean, of course, they couldn't end up doing it. In fact, it was stupid because this point was mute, how it ended up. Neither of them really did anything to help close the breach.
All the Templars did was like put the sword in the ground and go, oh.
That kind of pissed me off. Why do you need either if you just needed a bunch of people to be around you and just go, roll? Okay, anyway, but mages would be much more helpful.
It was moral support for the Inquisitor.
We have friends for that. But back to the argument, mages would be much more useful for closing the breach. They're knowledgeable in the Fey, they're knowledgeable in magics. Mages everywhere. You don't know, maybe one of the mages practiced like old magics, like Morrigan. Maybe one of them has that kind of knowledge.
Why I chose the Templars is because Solus had enough knowledge of the Fade. And if I needed advice from anyone, it'd be Solus. I wouldn't go to some mage like, yo, I just found you in Redcliffe. How the hell do you close this thing? I'd more likely ask Solus.
Okay.
He's a pretty knowledgeable kind of guy.
That's not a reason not to go to the mages, though. That's a reason to have Solus. In fact...
No, that is a good reason, actually.
Okay, why?
I would consider Solus to be one of my advisors. He would advise me on the magics. Yes. I wouldn't just, okay, I'm gonna help the mages and then say I talk to Fiona. Fiona, I've never met you, but how do you close this thing in the sky?
You've known Solus for like a month by the time you're making this decision. You don't really know him.
Yeah, but he was there for me when I got those chains taken off.
Yeah, it's because you haven't beaten the game yet.
Well, I do know it's coming, though.
He doesn't know anything. He just thinks he does.
Don't
comment about anything, because actually, no, you go beat the game and then make all the comments. In fact, screw it. As soon as this video gets uploaded, comment of who betrays your party.
I thought Solus was going to leave me at Temple of Mythal.
Temple of Mythal? That's a good point.
I thought he was going to leave there.
You want to know why you thought he was going to leave there? Because he doesn't like you because you chose the Templars over the mages. He specifically says, we should get the mages. He specifically says that.
You know who says get the Templars?
Who?
Cullen, and I respect Cullen.
Because Cullen's an ingenious person. Remember Dragon Age Origins? You need to kill all of the mages up there. Don't even give him a chance.
He was young.
No, that's your excuse. He was young. He would have been like 20, probably, maybe even 30 something. We don't know.
He would have not been 30. He's 30 now.
No, he's not. That's 10 years later. He's probably 25 at the youngest. I'd give him 25. Actually, at the absolute youngest, I'd give him like 18 because that's the youngest you can take your orders. Oaths, that's the word.
Oh, for in Origins? Oh, I was thinking he's like at least 30 in Inquisition.
In Inquisition, he's 35. I guarantee you. I don't know the exact numbers, but I'm willing to bet money on 35. But either way, Cullen's a terrible person to listen to. He's for war advice, okay? You're not going to war right now. You're choosing people to help close the breach. And who can do that? The mages.
Okay. We're arguing the same point. We'll let the viewers decide who was right on this one.
All right, let's go to the next
So let's
point.
move. So obviously we understand if you have played the game to any length beyond the Mage Templar decision, you understand that you're fighting a war against Corypheus. Why I chose the Templars is because they make better foot soldiers against the demons. And they won't be corrupted by the demons, like the mages can. The mages have a very good tie to the Fade.
I want you to think about what you just said. The Templars can't be corrupted by a demon. You did not think that through at all.
Oh, no. They're corrupted by red lyrium.
They're corrupted by a demon, too. A demon
The demon
rules them all.
fed them red lyrium.
No, either way, the Templars just saw that. They go like, hey, this is some bad stuff. We shouldn't do that. You know what that says about Templars? They're stupid. Mages only ever made one bad decision, and that was siding with Tevinter.
That only one bad decision, except that's a pretty
That's a totally
shitty
justifiable decision. You don't understand. These people are rebels. They're being pushed back. Everyone hates them in the entire world. The world hates them for no good reason. You don't hate mages?
I do not hate mages.
Oh, okay. We'll have this argument later. Anyway, the mages are seen as the bad guys for everyone. And here comes Tevinter. People who treat magic like it's a gift. Like it's a blessing. And why would you not side with them? You recruited Dorian. You know Dorian. Does he make it sound like Tevinter's that bad?
No.
Exactly.
He kind of plays them up a little bit.
Exactly.
But,
I mean, yes, he does play them up a little bit because he's a patriot, but still.
The Templars and the Mages are both a poison if you consider it. And both sides, if you think about it, are desperate. The person at the top, Lord Seeker Lucius, or the demon, because he's been taken over by an envy demon, or emulated by an envy demon.
Yes.
The reason why his top commanders followed him is because they were desperate. They wanted to win the Mage-Templar war. Don't forget, the Mages are in a war with the Templars right now.
Let's think of that real quick. Okay, finish your
The
point.
reason why they had to resort to red lyrium is because the red lyrium made them stronger. If you go through and you read like the journal notes and the letters the soldiers wrote to
I've read them.
Yeah, they say, "Oh my gosh, I need more. There's a note that said I need a better sparring partner because I finally beat this one guy that I've never been able to beat before."
Yep.
It makes them stronger, and they're in a position where they feel pushed back by the mages and they want to win.
Bullshit. Do they feel pushed back? No chance. All the mages wanted was peace. The Templars started. The Templars wanted to eradicate the mages. All the mages ever wanted was just to be at peace, to not be in a war. Fiona and all of them, they don't want a war. In fact, they allied with Tevinter to go to Tevinter, not to just destroy the Templars. They were trying to get out of town.
Okay.
Your Templars are bloodthirsty animals. In fact, let's think this through. Who is it, like when you go to the Haven, you're still in Haven. You have the Templars and the Mages fighting. Who is it that accuses? You killed the Divine, pointing to the Mage, said the Templar. The Templars are unreasonable people.
Plot twist, the Grey Wardens did it. I did not expect that.
That was, that's another argument for later. Well, maybe we'll do a video about the Grey Warden decision.
You guys want?
Maybe. Maybe not, though. Anyway, back to the important discussion we're having right now. Another reason why not to side with the Templars is when you first meet Lord Seeker, does he seem very, open to an alliance?
I love meeting the first bit. I love the first meeting with Lord Seeker Lucius because while I was going through Dragon Age Origins, the only thing going through my head is I hate the Chantry. Oh my god.
So when he just bitch slapped that nun.
And I specifically remember doing this when he knocked out the priest.
You gave him a thumbs up.
I immediately texted Tanner saying, I like this guy. And then he was like,
hey, you just said my name. We've never said our names on these before.
Hi, Tanner.
Hi, Jeremy, Tanner, or Jeremy, Tanner.
Stunamatic.
Undeadly-ish.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet all of you.
That was a slip on my part. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Fuck it. We could always edit this out later. Or not. Okay, back to the argument. Where were we? The Lord Seeker. He's completely unreasonable. At least when you go and meet the Tevinter people, they're at least a little open. I mean, yes, they're still working for Corypheus, but they're pretending to be open at least. That shows courage to ally with them.
Another reason why I chose the Templars. The Templars did, in fact, seem united. I had no idea they were being affected by Red Lyrium in Val Royeaux. When the Lord Seeker marched them out, they had 50 men all organized leaving. And then when I see the leader of the mages, she's like, oh my god, I need your help. Like, you know, it's cowering in the shadows of the Templars walking by.
Yeah, wanna know why she's cowering in the shadows? Because all Templars are bloodthirsty for mages. While the mages just want to live their lives, like I said.
Is Cullen bloodthirsty?
Cullen's not blood. He's not a Templar.
He was.
He was. So was Alistair. Alistair kind enough to let the mages use Redcliffe, and then the mages may or may not have kicked up their arse.
And you're playing these guys up like they're so nice.
They are very nice. Okay. Did you ever meet Wynn? She knitted me things. Exactly. Wynn was the coolest. I like that we said Wynn was pretty cool.
Yeah, she was.
Okay. Where are we at now?
I'm going to make my final point.
What's your final point?
Sir Barris. He seems like an honest enough guy. He's one of the new recruits, if you'd like to call him that. One devoted to the Order. One who doesn't want to be corrupted by Red Lyrium. It was for him that I saved the Templars.
You saved the Templars because of one recruit.
And there are more like him.
Okay. Is that it? Just Sir Barris. How about all the mages who were victimized throughout their entire lives for nothing more than being born what they are? You're pretty much racist.
Which is why I chose the Templars. So, I entered into an open alliance with them, and I'm hoping my influence as Inquisitor will change their future ways.
So your plan is to... Wait, you recruit the Templars to help you change them?
Yes, I entered into an open alliance. Oh, we had to talk about this. This is a different video, by the way.
Well, then let's not talk about it.
Okay.
I don't know.
But anyway, I have ideas for what the Templars should become. They should be more lax to the mages.
Okay.
Which is why I would want to save them, so they don't destroy Ferelden.
You can still get new Templars. Templars are trained. Mages are born. Quite literally. Okay? So Templars are... You can you're a Templar now. You can't become a mage like that. Mages are people. Templars are soldiers. Mages didn't go into life thinking, I'm going to fight. Templars did. Okay? Templars were made to fight. Also, another reason, and this will be my final point, actually. I recruited the mages simply because I thought maybe eventually the Templars will come to their senses. We're kind of an off-branch of the Chantry. I mean, we're not, because the Chantry denounces the Inquisition, but we're the good guys, clearly. I think the Templars would eventually see that. I mean, it doesn't turn out that way, of course, because they're being corrupted by demons, like, easily controlled puppies. But I'd still hope that they could come to us. And I guess it's up to you guys. Please, tell us what you chose. I'd love to hear how many people chose the mages because the Templars are stupid.
I actually found a forum that had a vote. I believe it was 75% mages, 25% Templars.
Yes! So please give us your opinions. The viewers are the ones that matter, not your voters.
No, not those voters. You guys are who matter.
Exactly.
I am Undeadly-ish.
I'm Stunamatic. I think that's it. We'll be making more videos soon.
Yes, Inquisition is a great game, and we can't wait to make more videos.
We hope to do a lot of videos about the companions. That's our next
step. We will have a guest coming on talking about
ideally
companions
maybe,
and romances.
Possibly. It'll be a lot of fun.
It will be.
All right. Well,
please subscribe.
Absolutely, please subscribe.
See you next time.
Adios.